Hey guys and gals, this is Trevor with Carrot coming at you with another series of Carrot strategy sketches. And today we're going to be talking about small market versus big market. But before I do, I want to throw a shout out to one of our longtime clients and good friends of mine, Doug Faith, representing the Legacy Capital shirt you sent me a little bit ago. Man, really appreciate you, me as a client and you as a client of ours here at Carrot. So thanks, man. And I'm going to represent Legacy Capital. If you're in Pennsylvania and you guys need capital to flip houses, go to Doug, legacycapitalpa.com, I think it is. So are you in a small market and you're kind of wondering, hey, does SEO, does search engine optimization actually work for my market? Now we get that question all the time here at Carrot is, shoot, should I invest in search engine optimization if I'm in a market of 30,000 people, of 100,000 people, of 250,000 people versus a large market like Dallas or some other large market like that? Well, my short answer is 100% yes, okay? Do not get discouraged because you're in a small market. Now, the dynamics are going to be a little bit different. I'm going to walk you through what you should do and kind of how to set your mindset there. And then we have other resources here at Carrot, other strategy sketches, coaching calls that we do for our clients, Content Pro members or above every single week. And we have our 3 lead per day training as well that dives in deep on the specific strategies of SEO. Okay, but large market versus small market, here we go. So the first thing is, what qualifies as a large market or small market? Well, there's lots of different definitions that we could kind of follow here, but I'm going to follow this right here. Are you less than 100,000 people? Are you between 100,000 and 500,000 people population in your market area? Or are you 500,000 and above? And that's population in your primary market area, okay? As an example, I live in a town called Roseburg, Oregon, where we're here right now in our studio at the Loft in Roseburg, and it's a small town. It's a town of between 20 and 30,000 people. So would we be able to flip 5-10 houses a month in Roseburg just using SEO? 100% no, okay? So one of the first things we need to do is we need to set our expectations first of all. We need to set those expectations for what your market is going to be able to handle, okay? So if you have these dreams of flipping 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 houses a year in Roseburg with SEO, you probably better reset those expectations and then implement what I'm about to teach you, okay? If you're in a large market and you're looking to flip 2, 4, 5, 10 houses a month, a market like a Houston or a Dallas or many other markets, is that realistic? 100% yes. But you've got to go after and implement the strategy I'm going to lay out, okay? So the first thing right here, if you're in a smaller market like we are here in Roseburg, or you're in a town like Medford, Oregon, which is around 80 to 100,000 people, what we're going to do there is we're going to expand our strategy, okay? Because we can't just go after the main keyword phrases for house sellers like a We Buy Houses or Sell My House Fast or Cash Home Buyers in that one city and think that we're going to get enough leads to fuel a 2, 4, 5, 10 deal a month business. So what we want to do is we want to expand our keywords and we want to expand our markets. So by expand our keywords, what I mean is you can't just go after the 1 or 2 primary keywords in that market for sellers or for buyers or whatever you're going after. Go after those ones because that's probably going to be 60 to 80% of your overall traffic for sellers in that market. But then expand them out. Go after more niche down phrases like your probate phrases, like I'm selling a house in divorce, or lots of different phrases and reasons why someone would sell their house. Or if you're going after cash buyers, go after phrases like handyman properties or fixer-upper properties in insert city, discount properties, cheap real estate, investment real estate, buying investment properties. Okay, expand your keywords out in that market. The next thing we're going to do is target other markets around ours. Okay, we have a client here in Oregon, and he mainly operates in rural parts of Oregon. He really doesn't operate in the main part where the main population is in Northern Oregon, where Portland is. Now, he does have great rankings there, but his main thing is rural. And if he were to focus just on Roseburg or just on Medford or Grants Pass or any one of those cities, he wouldn't be getting the deal volume he is right now. But he has a massive bandit sign strategy, and his SEO and PPC is all based around expanding the markets. He's in about 10 to 20 different markets right now, doing between 5 and 15 deals a month, okay? So expand your keywords and expand your markets. If you're in a smaller area, that's gonna take care of your lead volume. You cannot stay just focused in on that one market with 1 or 2 keywords and have the deal volume that's gonna sustain you, okay? Very similar strategy for 100,000 to 500,000. The thing is, you're just going to be getting more leads when you get those rankings, get the traffic coming in. Okay, so you might need to expand to fewer markets or to fewer keywords, but because the population is larger, but you are still going to need to expand. Okay, so once again, going back to an example that is that type of city, like a Eugene, Oregon. And I'm using Oregon because I'm familiar with the area, or Bend, which is around the 100,000 plus mark. You're probably not going to fuel a 5 to 10 deal a month business in just one of those cities. But if you tackle both of them and maybe 6 or 7 other cities around that, Redmond and Prineville, and go down into the Klamath Falls and come over to Roseburg, and then tool up your business to be able to serve those markets, then you're going to be able to really build a really consistent and stable platform in your house flipping business. Or if you're doing another type of business, I always use the plumbing example. If you're in a tiny market and you want to grow a bigger business, expand it out to other service areas and make sure you set up your business to do so. Last, if you're in a larger market, and 500,000 isn't that large of a market. A lot of the larger metro areas are million plus, million, 1.5 million, whatever it is. You can completely go deep in that market. If you're in a Dallas and a Houston, in a large city in Florida, you can keep on going on down that list. You can completely sustain your business in that large market. Portland, Oregon, as an example. One of our clients, Joe Taylor, which we're going to be doing a Carrot cast with him, is the largest home buyer in that area. Buys tons of homes, and he's just in that area. And he has a very big business because he's going deep. He's going deep on his direct mail in that market. He's going deep on his other marketing strategies, and he's going really deep on his SEO, targeting multiple websites in that same market, also doing some PPC, I believe, don't quote me on that, but then go deep in that market even further to capture it, okay? So go deep there, get the top 2 to 3 keywords, focus on those in that market first, and then expand out to the more niche down, longer tail keyword phrases like selling a house without a real estate agent in Portland, as an example. All right, and then from there, you start to hit the suburbs around that. You've got your Sherwoods, you've got your Tiger, Tualatin, Gresham, that kind of thing. That's how you expand there. So a couple other tips here really quick. Think long term. Okay, anything with SEO, we've talked about it so many times, anything with SEO, you've got to be a long-term thinker there. Okay, if you're not, you should probably hang up your gloves right now and go try something else, because long-term is exactly what SEO is. And if you don't think long-term, you might as well burn your money. All right, next is small markets are great. So don't get discouraged because you're in a small market. We have a lot of clients in small markets that are doing very well. We just have to go back up to tip number 1 with setting expectations, and then making sure that you know your expectations in that market. If you're in a market like Roseburg of 30,000 people, you're probably only going to get, if you're ranked number 1 in Google for the main keyword phrases, you're probably only going to get between 2 and 10 leads per month from that, okay? And then you add on some PPC, and then you add on some other keywords, and you're probably not going to get more than 10 to 15 motivated house sellers coming in that market max. That's if you're like going after that. So you hit up the 5 or 10 other cities around you, expand deeper there, and then that's how you start to get your 20, 30, 40, 50 plus leads a month, right? And so are you going after a small market strategy? Sweet, stack them up and expand. If you're going after a big market strategy, dive deep, all right? So go after it, hit us up with your progress on that. Email us at support@oncarrot.com and let us know if you need any help. If you're a Carrot client, we have our weekly coaching calls every single week where you can ask those questions and we can dive in and help you craft a plan for SEO or PPC or getting your website conversion up. If you're not a customer, go try us out. Go to oncarrot.com/plans, join. You have a 30-day trial to give us a try and see if it's a fit for you. I think you'll really like it. But know you got to work your butt off. Know you got to either invest your time or money, but also know we're here for you. We are the best, and we're going to help you get that result. All right, take it easy. Check out the other whiteboard strategy sketches on our YouTube channel and subscribe here on this video so you can get first updates to all of them that come out.